Alright, I'm infamous for wanting to do little jobs over the big jobs, and I wanted to plant some lavender. Now, the trick with lavender is it needs a good drainage, so I'm going to have to add some more holes to this pot. I'm going to just do maybe 5 or 6 seeds in here. This is blue fescue, I don't know. And I grew this from seed. I grew a whole bunch of it, and it's such a pretty grass. It turns literally this soft, like dark sage color, kind of a blue, bluish tinge to it. But you know what? Like, see how it goes to seed? You have to trim it back, and it just turns out to be more of a problem. I planted a whole bunch of little seeds in here, and this is a real mess here. I'm not going to get around to doing what I needed here, so I just, in the meantime, till I do something with this garden wall, I just planted some sage here. So yeah, I don't know, I think the problem is this doesn't have holes in it, and I don't know why I wouldn't have put holes in that. So let's just use this one. I will, let's take these out here. And I'm going to take this out as well. I have so much sage growing that I'm going to use it as a border. I love, what is it called? Dusty, what's that one called? Dusty, I don't know what it is, but it's like a silvery, well, it looks like sage. It's the exact same as sage. It's a plant that looks like this. It's going to bother me. I don't remember the name. And I couldn't find it. So what I'm going to use this as the border. And then trim it back and make sage bundles. I don't believe in all that witch stuff, but I don't care who buys it. And I don't care what their beliefs are. It doesn't affect my life. Number one. And number two, if you put a bundle of sage in your fires outside, it smells very, very nice. So let me just cut this. I took this was my little cleaning caddy, and I made it into my little gardening caddy so that I can stop having to bring everything out and lose it. My goodness, what is my problem? And I have remember guys, I already had ticks on me. This is tick and insect spray, and it's DEET free. It's just made with like natural oils and stuff. I can make a lot of stuff, but it's very time consuming. And I got this, I use up hot sauces in the garden when I plant seeds to keep the squirrels away, because they will dig them up, and the birds aren't affected by it, by the cayenne. Okay, hold on, let's see if I can get some seeds out of here. We don't have to be picky. I don't worry about spacing them and all that stuff, because if they need to be moved as they grow, that's good enough. And I'm going to leave them on top there for 2 or 3 days. I'm going to water them in. Actually, I'll just use the rest of this water. And yeah, so lavender likes to drain. Lavender doesn't like to be wet, and I think that was the issue I had before trying to grow it. So what I'm going to do is, when I go to the beach in a couple of days, I'm going to steal a bucket of sand. Don't tell on me, guys. And I'm going to fill this up, a bit of the way with a bit of sand. As it grows, I'll sprinkle it in. I don't want to cover my seedlings with the sand. But yeah, I have those growing. There's snapdragons in there, and sweet William. There's my little lucky leprechaun. And I just filled this up with, because it's such a big planter, I filled it up with a bunch of twigs and put the soil on top. And I tried to do some stenciling on this planter. I'm just going to paint it one solid color later, but it didn't turn out. The stencils, I don't know, did not work. But anywho, in the meantime, we'll just, but I will love to make lavender sachets. All right, I'm going to get back to what the heck I was doing, and that's it. But hopefully this works. I'm hoping. They're good seeds. They are, what is the brand? Burpee. And it's English lavender. It's English lavender is supposed to be nicer than French lavender, which you wouldn't think, but. And then I'm really excited for this. I always wanted my own tea garden, and for some reason I couldn't find chamomile anywhere. I don't know why, but yeah, so I'm very excited for this because I'll be able to grow my own tea. All right, guys, have a great day. Bye.